All right, Owls fans, buckle up. I'm about to drop a bombshell that's got Hillsborough rattling harder than a last-minute playoff push. Picture this. Our beloved Sheffield Wednesday, a club that's fought its way back from the brink more times than we care to count, suddenly thrown into administration last week over a paltry £1 million debt to HMRC. And just like that bang, the EFL hits us with a 12-point deduction, dumping us rock bottom of the championship, a staggering 16 points adrift of safety. It's not just a setback. It's a proper kick in the guts that leaves you wondering, how on earth did we end up here, and who's got the bottle to pull us out? Let me spell it out, step by painful step. We've been walking a financial tightrope under Dachshund Chansiri, who snapped us up for £30 million back in 2015, promising promotion and glory. But years of piling debts, unpaid bills and EFL breaches have finally come home to roost. Chansiri's teetering on the edge and the administrators are scrambling to flog the club before the year's out. They're not mucking about either. Joint Administrator Chris Wigfield told BBC Radio 5 Live's Wake Up to Money that there are 4 or 5 serious buyers sniffing around, each one needing to prove they've got the dosh to keep the lights on and pass the EFL's fit and proper owners test. We're talking buyers who can bankroll us not just through the storm, but into calmer waters for the long haul. Now, here's where things get juicy and a bit controversial. Word from the Daily Mail is that none other than Mike Ashley is eyeing up a takeover at Hillsborough. Yep, that Mike Ashley, the 61-year-old retail mogul behind Sports Direct, now Fraser's Group, worth about $5.7 billion, according to Forbes. He flogged Newcastle to the Saudi PIF for £300 million 4 years ago after a spell that had Toon fans up in arms over what they called stingy spending. Divisive, that's putting it mildly. So, could Ashley be the white knight we need? Or the devil in disguise who'd turn our passion project into just another business venture? Don't get me wrong, his knack for snapping up struggling assets screams opportunity. But let's be honest, if he comes in, expect the purse strings to tighten quicker than a January transfer window. Would you take short-term stability over long-term belt tightening? It's enough to keep any Wednesdayite up at night. Still, Wigfield reckons there's no shortage of interest. But with EFL rules enforcing a 28-day marketing period, we're facing at least a month of limbo. By late November, we might finally have a preferred bidder, but until then, it's squeaky bum time. The Mirror even suggests any buyer could be inheriting a League One side next season. Brutal. Yet, amid the chaos, there's a glimmer of hope. This might just be our Phoenix moment, a clean slate to rebuild properly, with owners who'll invest in the squad rather than just keeping the ship afloat. Look, I've stood by Wednesday through thicker and thinner, and here's my honest take. The Chansiri era showed just how shaky our foundations really are. Too much gamble, not enough graft. We deserve better than scraping by. We deserve ambition worthy of our badge. If Ashley does swoop in, demand transparency from day one, no more smoke and mirrors. This isn't just another sale, it's a second chance. So tell me straight in the comments, would you welcome Mike Ashley with open arms? Or is there a better saviour out there for S6? If this got you fired up, and I know it did, give it a like, hit subscribe for every update, and join the chat in the community tab. Let's rally the blue and white army together, because Wednesday's far from finished. We're just getting started. Up the Owls!